Floyd's Mayhem Garage. Well, it's that time again. You know, amongst everything going on, been looking for pieces and parts now to rebuild my Sweptline, and so found a vehicle to go buy. Let's get after it. Alright, so benefits, I guess, of you know, kind of making your stuff public. You end up gaining, you know, some followers, and you know, of course I love sharing my stuff anyway, so I've got quite a few friends, you know, friends I've met, friends that are just on Facebook, you know, and friends I hang out with quite often. But having made so many friends in a case like this where house catches on fire and my Sweptline's burned, I've had quite a few people reach out to me, you know, wanting to help, offering parts, offering, you know, different things, different services, stuff. So that's been awesome. So thank you, everybody. And another guy, I think I'm gonna go buy a truck from him. So we I've been kind of on the edge on if I need to buy another truck for parts or not, and I've been sort of unsure. And then this guy ended up messaging me, and he was same thing. He was kind of, it's a project that he has that he's not sure if he's going to get around to or not, and then because of my situation he offered it up for sale. So, and in that case, because I'm kind of back and forth, I think I need it. So parts are definitely going to be nice, and moving forward and rebuilding that, so it'll be awesome. And this truck might be a little too nice to part out. We'll see. We're a little over 2 hours away to go get this truck, so packing a little bit extra stuff, getting some tool kits, checked air pressure, got my spare tire, got my spare tire. Got some spare tires for the crew cab. So yeah, hopefully we don't have any issues, but be prepared nonetheless, I guess. Naturally as well, the radio in the crew cab stopped working, so yeah, I don't have any tunes. It's gonna be a long 2 hours. Decided to sell it. I think it's going to be great for parts, so that should give me pretty much everything I need to rebuild mine, and I might even change mine up a bit. We'll see. So, but this is needed. I was hesitant as to whether or not I actually needed a parts truck or not, and you know, I've been kind of looking, not real hard, but you know, and that's what Tommy messaged me. not a bad looking truck. So stop for fuel, and then this tire doesn't hold air, so I'm gonna have to tighten up the chains. They're still decently tight, but they're a little loose. So we'll go ahead and tighten those up. Yeah, not a bad looking truck. It is a long bed, 64, which has that weird wheelbase where it's got the really long back to the bed. It is a 318 poly with a 4-speed manual transmission. You know, really not a bad looking truck. Interior, it is there. Door parts aren't there. They're all sitting here. Looks like I even got some hubcaps with it. The seat, I'm sure it's, you know, seen better days, but in fact, I didn't even look at it. It looks like it's not even bolted in, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, this is actually a good looking truck. I'm excited. This thing should be some good parts. So, and/or we'll have to see. The floor is rusty in this, but amazingly the rockers and steps are solid. I'm not finding any rust in them. So I'll have to rebuild the floors, which isn't a big deal because I got to rebuild them anyways if I'm going to use this cab. Put them into my Sweptline because I got to cut up the floor to clear the frame anyways. So that may not be the end of the world. So yeah, this is a pretty cool truck. Bed, this is that single wall bed. It is, of course, rusted through, which isn't entirely uncommon. This truck's weird. It's got rust in weird places. Like the rockers that always rust out is not rusty, but the bed and floors are super rusty. So, yeah, not 100% sure which direction I'm going with it yet, if it's actually parts or, you know, how many parts I'm going to use, but definitely worth having. So, and I have always loved these front ends. You know, I love the 68 front end that I have, but this one perhaps, maybe I'll have to, since my truck's not original anymore like it was, you know, visually speaking, maybe I'll have to play around with that. Have some fun swapping around parts, you know. I love the refrigerator style door handles. I do love this front end. I like my bed better, that dual wall bed, so we'll see. But keep on trucking here. This wind is terrible. It's been windy for like a week straight now. So, yeah, there she is. Not a bad looking truck. Also not a great looking truck. Actually, you know, the front end and cab surprisingly look amazing. The bed being rusted out is kind of odd, which is fine because I didn't, you know, be in the single wall bed. I have no intentions of doing anything with this. But amazing, you know, makes me wonder what they hold with this. You know, there's holes in that side, and, you know, holes in the floor here. It's like, was this thing just filled with, you know, mud or manure its whole life, or for it to rust out the floor like that? But yeah, one of the things I do like about these earlier trucks, which I think my truck was the first year for them to do this, I believe, which was the black painted dash. I like the body color dash. That looks awesome, actually. And then, of course, these earlier trucks, I think it was first year or second year of my truck to have the push button door handles, where this has the old refrigerator ones, which latch assembly's not on this one. The other side does work, which is pretty cool. And then I did just notice too, mine has interior door locks. This one does not. Wonder when they changed that. But rockers on this truck are solid. Floors are rusty, which is not uncommon. Seats just sitting in there. And of course, we've got the Poly 318. See, nice and dirty old farm truck type looking engine. Fenders, everything looks surprisingly good on this. Nasty old razor blade. Surprised that's still there. Really not a bad looking truck. Especially in here, at least. So yeah, at this point, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with it, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be parts for my other truck. And I'm kind of thinking at this point I might mismatch some parts. I might actually end up using this cab, which would be cool. I think make a truck that kind of pick all my favorite parts from all the years. I love the refrigerator door handles. I could go either way on the small back window or the big back window. This one has a small one and this cab with the painted dash, so I'll probably end up using this one. And the roof isn't warped like mine is from the fire. And then front end wise, I love these front ends. These 4 headlight front ends with these grills. I think they look tough, they look cool, they're awesome. So this might end up on my truck. And then of course still use my twin wall bed that I have, that I raised the bed floor to clear the frame, and combine that with I think kind of the front end of this truck. Could be pretty cool. So of course you'll see that at some point in the future. Until then, take it easy, y'all.